Okay, so let's start by adding some extra settings to our HDA. So right click on it, type properties. So we have a folder here, settings, and we're gonna add a new folder. So we have a settings per every, let me just also add it, allow editing contact. So we have a settings per leg, IK, ankle, and the toe. So this one will be leg, IK, D to duplicate it, ankle, D, toe. Cool. And we'll do these ones collapsible, just to save a little bit of a space. And with the leg, we'll just go drag and drop it. Perfect. And you remember we will have this menu thing, which we had a copy somewhere. And go. We have a copy. I like that. So this is the first one. Perfect. Change the script to the Python. And the lookup axis will be this one. To Python. Apply. Perfect. So that's our leg settings. We don't need any other settings, just for the IK, because those joints are already there. And here that's going to be our ankle, so we're gonna be the same things, and we're gonna bring the twist vector stash transform, update offsets, and a clear offset, and we hit apply. Okay, that's everything's connected, and here we're gonna copy the code, Python lookup axis. It's this one here. We're gonna copy it, hit apply. Fantastic. And the toe, pretty similar. So I'm just gonna speed up the video. Okay, so that's our settings. I click accept, and let's have a look. If we go up, and we're just gonna lower this one. We have a settings for ankle. The look at axis doesn't work. We need to fix it and see what's happened here. It's probably the code. So we open our type properties, and we'll have a look. So in a situation when your buttons are missing, that means something for generating the buttons is wrong. And of course it's wrong, because we can see that the type of a script is a H script, where actually it's in a Python, and we fix it like this, and voila, everything is back to normal. Cool. Okay, so we're having our settings here. Nice. And now let's test one thing. We're gonna save our node, match the current definition, and as you can probably imagine, if we click the stash transform, we get an error, because you're right that the nodes need to be turned editable. Okay, so let's add our nodes to editable nodes. It'll be pretty simple. You just go to the node tab, click here on editable nodes, and we're gonna dive in. So we're gonna grab one for the IK and one for ankle. So that will be stash transform and parent constraint. And here will be for leg. Actually, IK we don't have any, but we have it for toe, and that will be parent constraint and the stash. Perfect. So we export the relative, accept, apply, unlock and save, apply, accept, and yeah, save the node type. So match the current definition. So now we have actually nice generic rigging module for setting up the leg. And the last thing what we can actually do is, like, if you go to the type properties, you can go basic, and the other way how you can also set it up, you can have a one extra string input to specify which side it is, and you can just always add this side dynamically. So the names will be always the same, but it's, to be honest, it's up to you how you will set it up in this case. The one last thing which I like to do is just go and save the values as a default. So you basically copy defaults from a node, which means all those values currently set will be used as a default when we create the node. So copy defaults from node, and we apply, unlock and save it, and accept. The reason why is like now when artists RTD will create the node, it basically will have a glimpse of an idea as like, oh, okay, this is where it goes. And you know, for most of the time when you keep the same naming convention for your joints, you probably wouldn't change anything except the side at some point. Cool.